SEMA update, working hard and, sorry, don't touch. The rush is on, so I don't know, think we're gonna make it, Amy?
Of course, always do.
So SEMA coming, hopefully we'll make it, so here we go.
Let's go Bronco! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Tyler here with Broncbuster, and I'm very excited to bring this build to you. This has been a culmination of several years of products that we've developed and products that other manufacturers out there in the industry leaders have brought to market, and we're pleased to be able to bring this to you today. So of course, we have this vehicle in the booth here at Dana Spicer. Dana Spicer has been a great partner in this. We have been one of the first out there to be able to bring the Ultimate 44 and the 32 spline CVs and the 29 spline Ultimate Extremes. We've added those to this Bronco, but we've added a lot more other stuff as well. And I'd like to go through and kind of make a list and tell you everything that we put on here and give thanks to those that have helped contribute to this. We added those front and rear lockers. That gave the vehicle a lot more capabilities. We then wanted to take it a step further and give the vehicle some more flex, and we did that by adding the front and rear anti-rock sway bar by Rock Jock, which gave it that stability on road and the balance of on-road and off-road. The additional flex is a great addition. Through one of my customers last summer, I went on an excursion and he had the Rock Crawler triangulated 4-link. I was very impressed with the gains that it gave this vehicle with the additional flex in the rear. It makes up for some of the flex we can't get in the front. We put all that on. We have some Ford Performance products on here as well. We've added the front suspension. I wanted to keep this pretty much stock because I knew we were going to eventually in this package go to portals. Now, the whole beginning concept of this vehicle was to be able to use this as an education, showing along the way the process of different parts, what they add, what they bring to the table, and how they increase the capabilities. With that, we then added some other protections. Of course, we added our steering, the Ultimate Steering Solution, which gives you the 30% more power, gives you more strength. With the Ford Performance bigger tie rods, we then added our Buster braces, which also gives it that additional protection that is needed in these extreme situations, especially running these bigger tires. We added some underbody protection that includes the Talons Garage skid plates. We also added the Broncbuster rear shock skid plates. And one of my favorite adds and my wife's favorite adds is the addition of the Rock Slide step slides. Not only do they act as a step, but they act as a rock slider as we're out pivoting on the rocks, giving the body its protection that's needed while still giving the comfort addition of the step. So great add there. Now let's move on to some of the other performance things. We added the Ford Performance ProCal tool that gave us an additional horsepower boost, some additional torque. It gave us the ability to reprogram parts of the computer with the steering rack edition, and also with us deleting the front axle disconnect from the M190 for the front drive unit, we were able to then program the computer to be happy with the Ultimate 44. We go to the bigger tires. Well, to do the bigger tires, I need more lift. The best way we decided a long time ago to get that lift was through portal axles. This has been a big endeavor, and I'm pleased that we can offer this to market. We were the first to market with the Bronco portals. We've made some alters and changes to where I believe we have a product that is superior, not only in the capabilities, but in the price point that we've been able to get that down to. With those portal axles, that gives us an additional 5 inches of lift. That 5 inches of lift is keeping that geometry bone stock level while also giving us true clearance underneath our differential and areas under the vehicle, protecting our investment and giving us the ability to go more places off-road. In addition to that, it gives us a 22% gear reduction. That 22% gear reduction gives you more torque. It gives you the ability to take some of that strain off of the vehicle, and that lower gearing gives us more capabilities off-road while still maintaining a good highway driving vehicle. In addition to the portal axles, it gives us the ability through the portal axles to bring in central tire air inflation, which is one of the things I'm most excited about now because this is the first vehicle we have completed the first prototype that we're bringing to market. Central tire air inflation is great because you're able to push a button and it'll air it up or air it down depending on where you're at without getting out of the vehicle. It's onboard air like you'd see in military vehicles, and this is a great addition for this vehicle. Now, we've added those bigger tires. And one of the things I'm really excited about on this build is we added the APG fender kits. One of my favorite adds on this Bronco is the APG front and rear body kit that not only brings that fender width out to match the portals, but it also gives us the ability to open up that arch a little bit, and it's carbon fiber. It looks amazing. Now with that, the guys there at APG, I can tell you that quality is perfect. I mean, we spent some time in the prep to be able to paint these. We also didn't want to just paint them. We wanted to be able to expose the look of the carbon fiber, and that's why we tinted the clear in a way that we could bring that look of the blue, tie the blue into the vehicle, and keep that carbon fiber look. Great help from them. A big thanks and shout out to the guys over at Slicks Automotive and the Paint Spot here in Canyon Lake, Texas, for their help in pulling this off, and especially such a short time frame. And then to top it all off with just days to go to finish this off, we show up at the guys there at Underground Graphics in Houston, Texas. Greg is an amazing resource. His ability to take something and turn it into his own canvas. I gave him my ideas. I said, you know, I want to incorporate this, I want to incorporate that. He nailed it with all the graphics that he was able to tie all this vehicle in. With that, he did it in a very short time frame. In addition to all of the other items, one of the things that we added for additional protection is the front and rear DV8 bumpers. Not only does it give us a strong bumper for protection, it's got great approach and departure angles, and it also gives us the ability to add some really nice looking lights in there. Great looking product and very functional. All right, guys, well, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully this gave you some insight in the process and what we've done along the way with these Broncos. Again, I can't give enough thanks to all of our partners in the industry that have provided us with so many of their parts to be able to showcase here at SEMA with our parts, to be able to show you a build that we believe is one of the best in the country. We couldn't have done it without you guys. If you have any more questions, please come find us. We'd love to answer any questions, and hope you have a good time here at SEMA. We'll see you soon.
Chris and I called for help. We were outside of Roswell, New Mexico. We actually have pulled the wheel off on the trailer, but the hub assembly is gone. We are outside of Roswell. We need an 8-lug, 8K axle hub assembly to replace all this. Hopefully some brake pads as well, and get ourselves back on the road.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, well, we made it to Roswell. We're here at the O'Reilly's, and we limped it in okay. But I don't know if we can find parts or not. We got to be there at 8 o'clock in the morning. I don't know, I'll explain the whole rest of the mess, but I better get to work. We got to see if we can find some type of wheel bearing to limp it there, so we think we might have the right bearing, huh?
Very possible.
Oh, gosh. Got it all apart. It's in pretty rough shape. We're gonna see if we can put some new bearings in it, limp it through the night. Just gonna go in and see if these are the same size bearings. Boy, I tell you what, I'm so grateful for everybody that's been reaching out. I put a message up on internet, and everybody's out there looking for us tonight, and that just makes my heart so happy, so thank you guys. Okay, moment of truth. Is this wheel bearing going to fit on this or not? Yeah, it's definitely the right diameter. We found that bearing. Problem is the hub assembly is completely wallowed out, so it's going to be a little loose, but we're gonna see if that'll limp us through. We're gonna pull the brakes off, reassemble this, and limp it to Vegas as best we can. Got it all packed in there. I mean, it seems pretty solid. Like I said, that's all wallowed out, so we're going to pack it, finish packing it full of grease and put the tire on it. We lost our cap, so we're gonna have to just probably duct tape. All right, there's my duct tape job, and ready to put the wheel back on. I don't know, Chris, maybe we shouldn't go on trips together anymore. Okay, well, wish us luck. All right, guys, well, a quick update, and it is about 7 a.m. rolling through Flagstaff. been a long night. We made it all night. So far the hub is holding up, the bearings are holding up. We're gonna be late to get checked into SEMA, but hopefully we can get that all figured out.
Don't mention the winter blizzard I drove through last night.
Yeah, Chris got to drive through a blizzard while I got a couple hours of sleep, and then he's tuckered out, so now I'm driving. But boy, oh boy, I tell you what, this will be a story for the books.
Yeah.
Right? Well, good morning from Las Vegas here at the SEMA show. Tyler with Broncbuster, and if you haven't seen it yet, come check out the Broncbuster Bronco little homie on our 5-inch portal, CTIS. It's got the APG carbon fiber fender, it's got Dana Spicer, Ultimate Extreme, and a whole lot of other stuff. Central tire air inflation. We'd love to show you guys around. Right over here across from Bagel Mania, right in front of West Hall. So you can't miss us. Come check it out. If you want me to demonstrate the central tire air inflation or any other things on the vehicle, more than happy to come show you guys. So hit me up. Let's get over here.